Yeah, again, shout out to my homie Mark on Instagram for putting me on the story. Now my brother told me about it a little bit. He inspired me to do this video. So I didn't know who Logan Paul was at first. I didn't know about his channel. He's not, the type of YouTuber I watched. So at first I'm thinking like, what could he possibly did wrong when I was going upon like a little meme on the internet. I didn't understand it. And then I checked my DMs, and my homie had already told me about the story. He was like, cover it. So I looked it up, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with dude, So basically, if you guys don't know, Logan Paul is a famous lifestyle vlogger on YouTube. He does different things every day. He's got money. He can like go travel and shit like that. And he makes videos about it, of course. He gets paid. If I'm not mistaken, they say he made $12.5 million alone just off YouTube. Yeah, he's basically rich. So I think it's safe to say that he's privileged, and he's probably not even thinking about these type of topics. Then again, I don't know him, I don't watch his videos, so I can't speak on that. But basically, his latest video that's gotten in trouble is, I guess he looked this up when he got the idea. He went to Japan to a place called the Suicide Forest. I don't know how to say that in Japanese or anything like that. But it's basically a place, I guess, in a culture where people who want to kill themselves, they go, they take themselves out for whatever reason, personal reason. So I don't know what the fuck made him think that was like a okay, idea. Like, what, this will be fun, this will be entertaining. Let's go to a place where people kill themselves and let's go make a video about it. So the guy goes there, and apparently there were one people who were actually seen lynched, like in trees. Like there were actual two corpses in his video. So instead of like editing, he could at least like edited it out or blurred it out. This dumbass nigga puts their faces in the camera and shows them. Not like those are anybody's family members or any, actual human beings. Not like that or anything. So he shows all of these dead bodies, basically makes a mockery about what's going on in that forest period, like suicide and things or whatnot. And then he's surprised when he's under fire about it. Now, me personally, this is how I feel like should be done to him. I feel like his YouTube video should be, what's the word again? Demonetized, where you don't get paid for making YouTube videos anymore. I'm gonna tell you why. He clearly does not understand like the depths of what he was making a mockery about. If you've never wanted to kill yourself, if you don't know what having any type of mental disorders is like, if no one close to you has ever tried to take themselves out or felt like they wanted to, you don't know anything about depression, you're not going to understand how serious suicide is. And even if you don't understand how serious suicide is, like, that should be something that you should automatically know is not shit to play with. This dude is 22 years old. There's no way he didn't actually sit up and think about, well, you know what? Maybe this isn't gonna be a good idea. He know what the fuck he was doing. He gets paid to make videos. He knew this shit was gonna be exciting or whatever he thought. Word on the street is most of his subscribers are like little ass kids and like preteens and shit like that. So I guess maybe he thought his audience was immature enough to, I guess, find some type of humor or excitement or infatuation with this shit. It's like, what's cool about going to a forest where people kill themselves? I don't get like what the fuck would be exciting about it. Like, what prompted him to do this idea? Like, dude is very insensitive. I feel like he shouldn't get paid to make these videos anymore. Terminating his YouTube channel isn't gonna do anything, and I'm gonna explain to you why. He makes $12.5 million. He has a huge fan base. I'm not sure if his exact sub count, but he's obviously got a lot if he makes $12.5 million like a year. At least that's what he made last year. So you think he just can't make another channel again? What if he doesn't learn anything? What if he makes another dumbass video like this in the future? He made a apology video about it. Who the fuck ain't gonna make an apology video about it? He needs this. Who knows? Maybe he really did learn his lesson, but I find it unlikely because you should have thought about this shit when you first making it. Maybe we could just give him the benefit of the doubt and just assume that he's really a dumbass. But I find it hard to believe. I feel like he should have known better. He tried to use the cop out. Oh, I was trying to, raise awareness on suicide. How the fuck is that raising awareness on suicide? Camping in a fucking forest where people commit suicide. What are you expressing? What are you talking about? What are you shedding light on? Other than dead bodies. And yeah, that's why I basically feel like his channel should be taken down. Cause like I don't think he cared. It's about the mentality he had in the first place in making these videos. For a lot of YouTubers get their videos demonetized just for cussing or some shit like that, or something simple like, oh, well, it's not family friendly. But this guy literally had like actual dead bodies in his video, and this shit went viral, and nothing happened to him. I feel like he needs to face some type of consequences as far as that, and I think he needs to take some sensitivity classes or something. You know, I feel like he really deserves all the hate he's getting right now, because this was some stupid shit. Think about it. Him deleting that video didn't change anything, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's viral. You think people don't know how to repost things? What about all the assholes out there who make memes and make jokes and shit about shit like that? How you think the families of the people that were in the video feel? They all over the internet. Shit like that doesn't just go away. Let's just say if I was a famous YouTuber, which maybe I will one day, I don't know, but I know I'll never make a video like that. And just this video right here, let's say it gets like 7 million views or some shit. You think people aren't gonna reshare it? You think other people ain't gonna reshare it or something like that? That's what people do on the internet. There's people out there who really don't give a fuck, that's insensitive as hell. I give you an example. For all my viewers that's from Chicago like me or familiar with like drill music culture, y'all know when Capo got killed, remember he got shot in his chest and he was laying out on the street? He was bleeding. I mean, everybody knew he was gonna die, but I don't know why the fuck they tried to save him. But point is, they recorded that and they put that on the internet. Now that shit is viral. You can just go on on the internet and just search up like Capo laying on the street or something like that right now. How you think his mother feels about that? How you think his family feels? All his loved ones. You just don't record certain shit, and I feel like this should have been self-explanatory. This nigga's a grown man. He's 22. He's about a year or two older than me. He should have known what he was doing. He's been making videos for a long time. He should be familiar with this. Like, what, has he never had anybody in his family who's ever killed himself or anything like that? Does he like not know anybody that suffers from depression or anything like that? He pretty much deserves whatever he gets as far as like his channel being taken down or anything like that. Maybe he'll learn a lesson. Maybe he won't do dumb shit like this. It's not like the man's poor. I mean, he said he made $12.5 million. Maybe he's mature enough to have something saved up. But yeah, something really deserves to happen to his channel since he wants to put out content like this. I feel like if you're going to do something like this, you deserve literally everything you get about it when it comes to backlash on social media and things like that.